This is for sure a love reading. And this is very... all I keep hearing is professional. So the way that is being told to me to understand is whoever is in front of me, the love dynamic going on in their life, is about to go on in their life. Because your collective text resonates, you know what part in the timeline you are in based off of what's going on in your life experience. That there is a love interest that is popping into your life, either from working together, meeting in a professional aspect, or meeting them through work. This connection, it's something that's written in the stars, if you will. Everything is connected, but there are certain connections that it's like we're not just connected in a sense of all being star matter and energy. We were created at the same time. Our essence, our energy manifested into this world at the same time. And yes, this isn't the only person that's happened with. A lot of people think, go with me here, a lot of people think that with the only person or soul that manifests at the same time as you and is the other half of you is one person, a twin flame. It's so much more than that. It's important. That person's absolutely important, but there's more than that. You get plenty of other people, but you have soul ties, and soul ties are people that are beyond soulmates. They are the ones that were created with you at the same time, and I tend to see in between 5 to 7. I tend to see that all of us have about, and give or take a few, okay, but real ballpark number, 5 to 7 soul ties in your life. And some of them are romantic, some of them are platonic. This is romantic. What does Spirit have to tell me about this person you either met through a form of a professional aspect or are going to meet through a form of a professional aspect? So this individual, they see the deep amount of service and talent you have. I feel like most of you here emit 2 ways. You don't actually work together, but your professions or your companies, etc., mesh, and it's organic to see each other or have to be connected through social media, etc. Or a lot of you here could have met somebody through being a form of going into business or clientele. A connection that was a service. You met for a professional reason no matter what. And this person has made you go into embracing your sensuality, your sexuality. Embracing the fact that it's like this person takes your breath away. Being in your energy, going straight into your energy and asking nothing else of that from source. The thing is, they look at you and you look at them as breathtaking. Wise beyond your years. And this perfect blend of light and dark within you. They see the adventure that you embrace in life, getting to know yourself, others, see the world. They see that you are go with me here, okay? You are the wolf in sheep's clothing at times. What that means, it's not that you blend in and you're for attack. You know how to protect others in the timeline by being soft, being one with them. But when somebody comes to try and attack your people or your timeline because they think that there's weakness surrounding. They think that there's nobody to defend. You then take yourself out of those clothings, of that sheep, and you can't attack because you're a wolf that has chosen to embrace the anger, the wild, the rebellious side, but use it for the right reasons. I was just completely in their head, in the way they think and daydream and soar about you. Part of them feels like they're not sure if you see them the same way, if it's all in their head, if it's that they're just infatuated by you, that they try to read into things, and it's the farthest from that. This person, they have been placed into your life, divinely orchestrated at a time when you were in your, it's not that you're not in your power, they're saying that no, it's not that they came in at a time of power. They came in at a time when you needed to remember your power, the impact you have. Another step of releasing imposter syndrome, another sweet, dark treat, if that makes sense. Rich, bold, something that makes your eyes widen. Spirit wants you to know that this balance, there's a slow and steady wins the race, but you're meshing together. You were always meant to meet this person once you could read your own heart. Once you were able to not have mindsets and times of throwing yourself into an imbalance when it comes to love, like self-love. I know this one's taking a little bit longer, but it feels like the both of you have really grasped the importance of taking things slow and steady and not just speaking from fireworks and inspiration, feeling the consistency. This person, they want to bring balance into your life, and then seeing how where this is going as the vines continue to grow. The way that they can bring balance into your life and go from that platonic professional to more. It will take not trying to focus on when's the right time to do something. It will take not feeling like you have to do everything perfectly. You're on a road of not redemption. You've passed that part where Spirit wants you to think that you can throw off a big balance by being a human being and getting lost in moments of insecurity or not being enough for another person. Whatever you released this past 6 days, it was like a big boulder, or put it this way, you had a rock in your shoe for so long that it seemed like every single time you took your shoe off and you tried to find it, you couldn't, because it was embedded in the sole underneath that little flake part of your shoe, and you thought nothing was there, but it was hiding in plain sight, and all you had to do was pick that part out and throw it, and now you can continue to walk with a glide. That stemmed down to, no matter how cheesy it sounds, being able to plug into your own self-worth and what you bring, and that nobody can replace you. This person and you were destined to meet. They love your courage and the way you think. You make them scratch their head and really look at things completely differently. You open people up to spirituality and to the skies and to the heavens and beyond. Your beauty, inward and outwardly, is something that cannot be compared. Down to bones, this person adores you. Down to your bones. Spirit wants you to not focus on doing anything perfectly. You know where you are. These are collective tics of resonance, so you know if you're already in a relationship or if you're still on that part where it's an unspoken connection. But just keep going forward with this and have faith that you're reading things correctly. So out of here, take the strength and heal and embark your divine masculine nature. Your willpower, your go-getter attitude. No matter if you're masculine here or not, we all have feminine and masculine within us. And no matter if you're the feminine or the masculine, what's being stated is your step out of here is have the strength to continue to face these things head on. The things you have to focus on with self-development, and let things with this human and the 3D world, that sweetness, that confidence, that courage stay of utmost importance. And focus on the inwards. Focus on the insecurities of yourself that can make you go into a tunnel vision with outside people. Music, the wind, the water, the thunder is speaking deep within you. Spirit definitely talks to you. I mean, Spirit talks to everybody through nature, but certain people it's different because they know how to paint the message accordingly to each person. Some people it's better through music. Some people it's better through synchronization. Some people it's better through nature. And I can tell, my friend, with you, you're one of those all and above. But understand, this person is part of your guys' timeline. You're both scholars of your own craft. And you're meant to experience each other's emotions. You're meant to be in each other's rivers and hear each other's songs. That's what I got for you today. Now we're going to focus on the apprenticeship program. I have a Divination Spiritual Alchemy apprenticeship program that is all center focused about going ahead and diving in to all aspects of what I can teach you. It involves tarot teachings, the two we already talked about, but also inner child work, inner teenager work, helping you understand the divine counterpart, the twin flame journey, all above, helping you harness your own craft and let gods, goddesses, source, angels have a whole other open door to you. If you're feeling called to go ahead and send me a message to schedule your interview, go to offprintmint.com. If you're interested in just learning how to further connect to your cards, interpret spreads, understand how to pair other divination tools with your cards, and so much more involving specifically tarot. Yes, the apprentices all receive that, but I also have Tier 7 Patreon for the individuals that just want that tarot guidance. The tarot guidance, the Tier 7, does not involve an interview process. You can simply sign up and have instant access. The apprenticeship is where the interview comes in place. Any further questions, don't hesitate to send me an email at contact@offprintmint.com. And I'll see you when I see you. Let's go.